Yo, what's up guys, Julian Plays here back to the video. I know this is a different type of video, but I want to show you guys what I've been doing the past, like, few months-ish. Making a lot of miis, so, yeah, I want to show off my miis. This is just part one with, just the Ninjago characters so far. First, here's Kai. As you can see. I did make Season 2 and Season 5 suits for all 6 ninja, or all 6 original ninja, because I thought it would be really cool. And they're honestly some of my favorite suits. Here is Jay, the master of lightning. I was trying to think about Season 8 thing. Cool stuff about Jay, but anyway. Building Lego, 100%, okay. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of lingo I added. Here's Sane from Lego Ninjago. I just put him in a Season 5 suit. Unlike the other ninja, he actually has a shuriken on his back, not a katana, which I think is pretty cool. And you can also see Jay there in the background. They were just talking. Here is Cole with the Season 2 suit on. The rest of them will have their Season 2 suits. I'm not going to change them. But yeah, he has a scythe, as you can see, as well. And yes, I did make him black because, I mean, that's what he actually is. It is canon that he is actually black rather than white. So, as much as people don't like it, he is, like... Next up is Nia. I'm not really sure if I like this look or not. Because, I was trying to, like, you know, decide if I wanted to make it more like how other people were making her look, or if I wanted my own style. But, for the rest of them, I made my own style. For Nia, it's kind of a mix of both. But, yeah. And then the suit is obviously non-canon. But I still think it's really cool. Alright, here is Lloyd. Honestly, I think this is a really cool look on him for sure. And is definitely really accurate. I mean, he's the easiest to make for sure with his face and all that. Because he's pretty generic to make, I would argue. Here is Garmadon. I sadly couldn't give him... you can't make any custom cool, like, helmets that's Ninjago styled, so it's kind of annoying, honestly, and I can't also make... I don't know if there's actually black, sun hats, so, yeah, I just gave him the basic one when I got it. So, yeah, but I do think he is really accurate, and I did give him, like, his Season 2, or not Season 2, more of Season 8-ish face. Season 8, 9, and then, I don't know, I really like the Legacy, or not Legacy, the 15th anniversary Ninjago Garmadon torso and legs, so I gave him the robe, which I think is awesome. Here is Wu. He is definitely one of my favorites that I've made. He also is wearing the 15th anniversary robe. Yeah, he's also just wearing the sun hat as well. Unlike Garmadon and most of the other ninja, he actually is definitely the best to level up because I can give him so many things to say. Like, never put off until tomorrow what can be done today, which I've given him, so he can say that. And, like, some other stuff, too, which is awesome to say, at least. I think it's great to have him. When I showed my friend Walter this, he said that I shouldn't have made a me of the first Ninjutsu Master because his face was never shown in the show, which is true. It is true. However, there was a minifigure made. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to make him with this face and all that. So, yeah. And then I literally just gave him Wu's robe as well, which I think looks great on him anyway. I probably will make his own separate robe at some point, though. But for now, he looks great, honestly. Here is Skylar as well. This is definitely one of my favorite suits to make, because the texture is hard to decide what to do, but I did figure out what to do, and it turned out amazing on her. So I love it, honestly. And I did get her to marry Kai as well. I forgot to mention, I did get Jay and Mia to get married as well, which is amazing. Here is Pixel, who I recently just got her to get a crush on Zane, which is great. The start of the two's relationship. But yeah, I love the Samurai X suit. I didn't give her any other shoes yet, because I'm kind of lazy about her, like, because the suit took me a few, like, 2-ish days to make. And I had to, like, start over and all that because of all that, like, angles and all that. It was, like, with all that, because it's just a whole bunch of triangles and all that on her. It was definitely one of the harder suits to make, but it turned out amazing. And I think it's honestly really good. Yeah, I mean, it's her season 8 and 9 look. Here is what most people consider to be the GOAT of Ninjago. I personally don't agree, but anyway. This is Dareth, or the Brown Ninja. I mean, it is season 5, or season 6 onward suit, but honestly, his other one would have been cool to make too, but I just gave him this one because it's his more recent one, and it's honestly probably easier to make, so yeah. I think he looks great. Here is Captain Soto, with his pirate outfit. I didn't actually make any pirate outfit yet for him, like his specific pirate outfit from Ninjago, because there's already a pirate outfit in the game, but I will make one from Ninjago for him at some point. But for now, he looks amazing. Here is Master Chen, who I'm really pissed that I can't make the cool hat he has. So he's just going to remain bald and like this, which really sucks. I love his robe. One of my favorites I made too. Like, oh my god, it's so detailed. And it's great, honestly. It took me like a whole day-ish to make, I think. But I love it so much. And yeah, I've also made Klaus as well. Alright, here is Klaus as well. He looked great, honestly. His suit's awesome. And yeah, I gave him like this little eyeshadow. Like his mustache was kind of hard to recreate and all that, and his eyebrows too, but like the suit was also pretty hard to make because it's because the snakes in the middle, if you can see that, like, as well as the circle, like, it's kind of hard to see, and I don't want to zoom in too much, so, but yeah, it was honestly harder to make, but it turned out great. Here is Moro. I made the OG version, and I did make the Dragon's Rising version, but I got rid of the Dragon's Rising version because I was like, I don't need both, it's kind of weird, so, yeah, I just have the OG version, with his OG, suit, and, also it says Moro OG, so yeah, I think it turned out amazing. The logo is hard to make, everything else was pretty simple, but yeah. Next is Nauticon, who I had really fun, it was really fun to make. It wasn't really hard. either. Like, I mean, I didn't really have to give him any pants or any of that, because obviously he doesn't have them in the show, as much as it's disgusting. Like, I guess some hygiene, bro. But, yeah. His mustache isn't exactly like it is in the show, but, you know, I mean, it's kind of hard to recreate that. I tried giving him, like, making him look a bit like he had abs, but I don't know, I'm not great at that. Woo, get out of the way. So yeah, I gave him a belt, though, which I think turned out great. So, yeah. And I love his little smirk. Or, sorry, it's not a smirk, but, anyway. Here is Crux, the older brother, older twin of the Hands of Time. I didn't make the pants yet because the shirt was... Oh my god, Crux and Chronix' uniforms were the hardest to make, for sure, by a long shot, because I kept redoing it. And, I literally only made one for Crux, and then just, or Chronix, and then just gave Chronix's, so I probably will make Crux's, later on, along with the actual pants, so he doesn't have the default me pants. Here is a Chronix, who, yes, he has a crush on Moro. Why? I don't know, but he does. And I think it's pretty funny. I also made a wanted poster, which you can see over there, of a few of the bad guys. I've also made a few other posters of other bad guys as well, along with the ninja, if you know, you know. So yeah. But yeah, his shirt is the exact same, like I said. Here is Harumi, who also, she has a crush on Lloyd, which is kind of weird, but honestly, whatever. As long as I can get them in a relationship, that would be cool. So yeah, her suit is honestly, like, pretty easy to make. It took me one try. Definitely the easiest one to make. And she also definitely had the easiest face, all that to make, so, you know. Next is Aaron, specifically his Dragon's Rising Season 4 suit. And, yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that you can't, like, make shoulder pads or any of that. Like, but yeah, him and Sora are married, which is funny because they weren't in the show, but, you know, I wanted to do that anyway. So yeah, I mean, I think his suit's pretty cool, and it was kind of difficult to make the dragon heads and all that, but it turned out pretty good, honestly. Next is Sora, who also has her Dragon's Rising. Oh, wait, no, her Dragon's Rising Season 2 suit, not Dragon's Rising Season 4, though. This is for the Tournament of the Sources suit. Or, no, maybe it was Dragon's Rising Season 4. I don't know. I don't remember. I made her suit of months ago. And I honestly don't remember because I spent the least amount of time on her, so I'm going to be honest. Because it has a lot more detail. I just didn't add it. So, yeah. But I think it turned out really cool anyway, even without all the extra details. And last but not least is Wildfire from Dragon's Rising. I made her, Dragon's Rising 2, Season 2, 3, and 4 suit. She never really changed her suit. So, yeah. I might be wrong, but I don't know. But yeah. Honestly, another great one to make. It was honestly pretty fun, but also pretty hard. But it turned out great. Also annoyed that I couldn't make custom shoulder pads for her as well. It's not great that I can't in this game. But yeah, the hair was kind of hard to decide, but other than that, like, I think she turned out pretty well. So yeah, that's all my Ninjago characters. I probably will add more down the road. Like maybe the Overlord or Sensei Yang. I was thinking about a few others, but I can't remember now. But yeah, definitely some cool ones I could make. So yeah, anyway, if you like the video, please leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, y'all.